I know they did.
Alrighty. Welcome to MacBean's Scottish Fitness, farm prepping, back stuff. So today we're going to have brats for early lunch and bacon. A lot of times I'll cook the brats in water. This time I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to do it in bacon grease. The whole idea is I get the sear and add flavor all in the same time. So I'm thinking 6 strips of bacon should be enough. So here's the brats, Johnsonville. I also have 2 green peppers from the garden. That's for a topping, and a sweet onion, store-bought, but it is what it is. And that'll be what we topped on it, along with, mustard, any other stuff, ketchup. I know I put mustard on them. So I got 5 of them. This will be my lunch, and it'll be a snack when I go to work. So right now I got the bacon cooking. So while we got that cooking, let's talk a little bit about nutrition. So as before, we are using the balance of nature, veggies, and fruits. So I'm using this as a supplement. Obviously, I'm still eating veggies, and we still buy fruits. But like I said, it is a supplement. Everything I take on a regular basis is this here, turmeric and moringa. Actually spelt it wrong it spelt it right on the closed caption. So the one thing I don't have is my earpiece in me. Let me go get that, so I don't have any people going, the audio's bad. So while we're letting my Bluetooth charge and the bacon cook, share something. So this is where I went to high school, Celtic Review in New Lenox, Illinois, the Covenant Celtic High School, not college. And I'm gonna get behind her so you can kind of, there's my article, which I will post on as a picture later on. But it looked like my old track coach might have sent this in. So that's pretty cool. The alumni updates. We only got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 updates. I wish more alumni would let us know what's new with them. Although I do have a lot of them on Facebook, which is also a way of keeping in touch. Alright. So I'm gonna get everything set up to chop up the veggies. I'm not gonna do them right yet because I'm still very early in the cooking stage, and I don't want this exposed to the air any sooner than I have to. So more on, obviously, zinc is something that I take every day. There is the milk thistle, and this is a detox for your liver. Liver health is extremely important. And I just have my complete multivitamin. I call it my catch-all. D3, immunity, skin health. Now when I'm outside a lot, I really don't have to take as much, if any, but it's cloudy today, so I'm going to take some. Here I actually have a vitamin K plus D. Now, Vitamin K is something I take maybe once a week, once every other week. If you are on blood thinners, talk to your doctor before you take this. We got the B3 niacin for cholesterol. And of course, arginine for cholesterol and blood health. I got iron. I'm cooking in cast iron. So chances are I'm going to get all the iron I need through that one, but I do take this about every other week. Most people are deficient in iron. I think it's about 40 to 50% of the population does not have enough iron in their blood. It's very important. You need it to make healthy red blood cells, which carries oxygen to all your cells, which is part of the process that allows you to make energy. And if you don't have healthy red blood cells, your health is going to suffer. There is just no other way to say it. It's not going to be good. So, peppers, they are smaller, but the thing is I've got 3 big plants producing these. I got 5 more plants that will be producing these in about a month. So I have to pick them before they get large, otherwise I will never be able to eat as much as they produce. I'm already at that point with the jalapenos, where I'll be probably taking a sack full to La Mex in Pontiac, my favorite Mexican restaurant. They refer to it as a family restaurant. Go upstairs. Perfect. So, supplements are not to replace food, they are to supplement your diet. You want to try to get as much as you can from the food. Some of the best foods to eat are eggs, milk, meats, fish, poultry, pork, vegetables, and fruits. Fibers are also important too. Oatmeal, cereals, things like that. But a lot of your cereals are loaded with sugar, and there is some information out there that the new wheat that is grown is not as healthy for you as the old ones. So like red berry wheat is probably better for you. But if you sit there and take healthy supplements, you have a good rest period, get at least 6 hours of sleep a night. A nice exercise routine of some sort for at least 30 minutes a day, 3 days a week. Nutrition, and just having a positive mental attitude. Turn the news off. It's the same stories over and over, which you're not going to do anything about anyway. You know, it's really sad because Twitter is such a hateful place. Yeah. And the politicians that spread that hate on there is worse. It really is. You got one that opens up every conversation. Extreme MAGAs, blah, blah, blah. Where do you get off calling people names? Where do you think that's okay? It's not okay. Stop doing it. All right, as soon as you open up with that, extreme this, extreme that, I turn you off. You already told me that you don't have a valid argument. Once you attack the person and not the behavior, you do not have a valid argument. After all, you think that you do and feel sorry for you. That's not the case. You attack behaviors, you don't attack the individual. All right? And when your behaviors are dangerous to others or hurtful to others, there's a problem with that. Behaviors, not your speech, behaviors, actions, what you actually do. The young men that storm Normandy and the young women that sit there and put them back together and supported them would be shaking their heads at our generation today. And I ain't talking just kids, I'm talking adults. Some of you all have forgotten what life is all about. Try to do the right thing, try to lead by example. Somebody says something that offends you, get over it. Really, get over it. This idea, if I feel threatened or offended, it's against the law. That's not life. Grow up. Understand there are going to be people, as you grow up, you're not going to like, for one reason or another. People don't like me. I don't worry about it. I don't demand that they do like me. That's silly. What I do like, good food. So I'm going to put the brats in the bacon grease. Now I'm still cooking on low. Because low is the way to go. And those are going to take a while to cook. So what I'm kind of doing is kind of giving time for my Bluetooth to charge up. And hopefully it does. So I know when I turn it away from the camera, my audio probably goes away. So I've got the brats going. It's going to be pretty simple. Chop up green peppers, chop up the onions. I got bread. Do I have buns? I think I have buns. Aha! I have buns. Buns for the brats. We're good to go. So it's noon, afternoon, so this is lunch. And I did get plenty of rain for my garden, which is good. I will upload this, I think 8:30 is the best time. I think 8:30 worked out the best. Of course, being a Friday, probably won't have too much of an audience, but I do appreciate everyone that does stop in on a regular basis. Ray, Michael, when he has a chance. I know he does a lot of other things in the evening if he should. Well, Katrina, LOL. I did sub on your channel, two of mine. OkiCon was always good for the morning, so good news. Starlink is now available in my area, so I did order the Starlink and I'm supposed to receive shipment sometime between the 3rd and 9th of July. So once I get that set up, then I should be able to have real-time live streams, which I think are more fun. And should be able to do more stuff around the house than I have been able to get a little bit more re-involved into the nutrition portion and do some special things, special series on nutrition, special series on exercises, and things like that, because I'll have the signal to support it. So I'm looking forward to that. We got that cooking. We'll flip it over a few times before I chop everything up. Then we'll get ready to eat, and then we'll see how the Bluetooth is charged. Okay, so the audio should be better now. Got enough charge on my Bluetooth. So, time for some hydration. Water. So I repurpose these as water bottles, because you really want to store water in glass, not in plastic. And water stays cold longer than take glass. So these, I first bought them, they got the urn. I keep about 6 or 7 of these in the fridge at all times. And when I'm done, top them back off with filtered water. So I'm doing my part to save the environment. How dare you? Because I'm not constantly buying plastic bottles, I use these. For the most part, whatever I can. But you know, plastic is part of it. Petroleum products. Petroleum. So they say we gotta get rid of petroleum. Well, almost everything around your house had some sort of connection to petroleum. It's just the way we live. So the bacon is done. Well, I'll just use the bacon as kind of bacon bits on the brats, so that should be really good. Along with green peppers and the onions. And get a nice sear on them. They just roll over and let them get cooked. With, your meats and that, although the processing is far more safer, you want to make sure that you get them cooked. You get at least 165 degrees in the middle for at least a certain period of time. So then you don't have to worry about any sort of bacterial infections, things like that. I know people eat raw hamburger. Process is clean enough, I guess. I like to cook medium rare myself. That's just the way I enjoy food. Hope everybody enjoys their weekend. So it is Friday at work, but it shouldn't be too active. I'll probably upload this at 8:30. 8:30 seems to be the better time. I did 8:15 yesterday. I did 9 o'clock. I think the day before. So I'm gonna try 8:30 and see how that works out. And then, if that's gonna be the best time, then I'll consistently do 8:30 for the evening ones. And then once I get Starlink, the show will actually live stream. Supposedly John at Upper Nation says that the premieres are more profitable. Not that I'm getting enough views to really make any money, but I don't know. I always feel my lives get more action, but we'll see. Summertime, finally got our first significant rain, so the garden should be taken off. I might even have to overfill it, probably next week. And Tuesday will be the 4th of July. Woo! I got that cooking, got everything rolling. I'm going to start chopping up the veggies. Remember my buddy at Cutco.com, Wealthy O'Day. I do like this product. So all the food pieces, parts, go into the food bucket. Then I throw it out there by the compost pile. Now this one's got some seeds. I'm going to try something that I've seen on a reel off of Facebook. So I'm going to put it in some soil and see if I can get some pepper plants to grow from it. So these we want them to be kind of bigger pieces. So it's going on a sandwich. Like I said, I'm picking these even though they're small. The nice thing is when they're small like this, they are very tart. They have a lot of flavor to them. And versus the ones you get in the store. Now the big ones you get in the store, why are they not as flavorful? Well, a couple reasons. As the pepper gets larger, there's more water in it. And by the time it actually gets to your store, it's weeks old. I mean, it literally is. They try to keep them places that will keep them fresh longer, but still they're weeks old. Like this onion came from Georgia. All right, it was probably picked 2 to 3 weeks ago. So same thing. Take the outer layer off. Sometimes it needs a little help. And So we're ready for the fixings in there. Put this back in the fridge. This I've got a plan for. FedEx is here. How did I know? Because the kitty cat took off. So I wonder what showed up. Okay. So yeah, FedEx brought some, well, it's a package, not for me. So these are cooking really well. Like I said, we slow cook them, keep it on low heat. But instead of using water, which evaporates over time, I decided baby grease. I think that's going to work out well. Water. Now, it was beer the first time I bought it. Like I said, I do repurpose things. I went over the flashlights last time. Make sure that every now and then you're checking them, that they're working. I showed the lanterns, which I have more than one of them in here. I got so you ever just want to look them up, make sure they got illumination. And then I'll put these in different areas of the house in case we do have a power outage, although I do have 3 battery backups throughout the house. One's on the sump pump, that's very important. The other one's in the living room, powers the fan, one infrared heater, and the lamp. And I have one upstairs that powers a lamp and the heater and a fan if it needs to be. And what it should switch right over to them. So I don't have to worry about moving around the house. That would just be for different areas of the house. I picked up these solar backups from Duracell. They don't make them anymore, but I'm glad I got it. So it was a good deal. Picked them up on sale, almost $300 off. And I got a refurbished one that looks just brand new for $400 off. So we lose power out here, especially during big storms or very cold weather. So we're getting ready to bring all the good food out. So the bacon, I always kind of put them on a paper towel with them grease to kind of go out. I'll bring the other brats here, and then we'll do our own self-service. So what do you got here? Got milk thistles. So I took this yesterday. It's not something I take every day. It's one of those things I take when I think about it. So it's right there in front of me, and I'll do it. A healthy liver correlates to a healthy body. So that's why you want to take care of it. So I want to make sure plenty of good fluids. I'm not saying not to drink beer, not to have, drinks and that. Just if that's all you're having, yeah. Once the liver gets damaged, life goes downhill rather quickly. So good nutrition, good exercise, good food, taking care of things, repurposing everything, save the environment. Start at home. So I got that going, we'll let it go a little bit longer, and I'll come back. I know yesterday I did almost an hour premiere. Probably don't need this or I need to go that long. This one we'll try to keep probably between 30 and 40 minutes. Let's see where I'm at right now. 24, perfect. Alrighty. So I think one more flip, and we should be good. You want to slow cook them if you don't want to overcook them. We'll let those go for a couple more minutes, and it'll be time to eating good in the neighborhood. So we got bacon, we got sweet onions, Valdalia, we got green pepper, water, mustard, buns, and get ready to eat. I'm going to do something with this. Cat potting soil. I think I got everything I need actually. Might be something I can do rather quickly here. I think so. Let me pause it. So real quick, what I'm going to do, I've seen this on a reel. We got the soil here. I'll put this. You can tell there's a couple seeds in there right on the top. Push it in a little bit. And I'm going to cover it with more soil. And then water. So I'm soaking the soil all the way through. Then in a little while, maybe about a week, we'll check in on it. So I'm just waiting for it to drain. I'll show you it again. So everything's just about ready here. We'll get them out of here ready to serve. Got them ready to serve. Put this away. So we're getting ready to eat. Eating good in the neighborhood. We'll shut off the heat. And just kind of give you an idea what everything looks like. There's the brats. And we are ready to eat. So basically just serve and eat. Open them up. What I like to do, I like to put the veggies in first. So line them with 3 on the bottom. I put them on the bottom because then they kind of stay there and not just fall off the bun. Put in a brat, another brat, slice of bacon. Pick up the mustard so it don't come out watery. And folks, and it's eating good in the neighborhood. There's the plant. We got the soil nice and wet. I'm going to put this over in the living room. And folks, that is how the cooking gets done. So these I'll put off to the side. Remember, Rush Nutrition, positive mental attitude. Go out there and enjoy the outdoors when you can. We just got getting a little bit more rain, which we need. That's good. And enjoy life, everybody. Hopefully, live streams will be starting in about 2 weeks.